send to her or whatever like that. Don't send to Taya. But then y'all don't even realize when y'all get off of here, these people do be texting me, telling me that y'all be asking them for money in the inbox. So you same hating ass bitches that be talking shit. The people that send me money and I say thank you to me. I say thank you to. Y'all go message. But you don't think I know that, huh? Oh yeah, I do. I do. Now you make up a situation. I'm going through the same stuff as Taya. Can you send me some money? Then when I had Larry funding everything for me, he's telling me how y'all was sending him nudes and shit, talking about I can do better than Taya and stuff like that. I'll be worth your while. You know, spend your funds on me. Bitch, I don't gotta do all that. I didn't have to show him no titty, no ass, no nothing. It's just me. My hair was even crusty. And he still loves some me. And then when he met me in person, he really loves some me. Because I look good. Period. And I still didn't have to touch him. Y'all over here talking about prostituting. I'll give you some of this if you help me. I'm not giving him that. So you already lost. You already lost. And this nigga too deep. He done spent 20 bands on me. Actually over 20 bands. Because I just looked at the thing. Spent 20 bands on me. He not finna be like fuck me. Shit, I need me another Larry. For real. But I did tease him one time. That's when he started sending that big money. I teased him. I let him see me in my pennies and my bras. But after that, he wanted to have sex, and I wish I would have did that. Because if I ain't do that, I don't think he would have been tripping. He said he started, he was like, I wasn't even looking at you like that until you sent me that. I'm like, damn, I done fucked myself out. Well, he was like, yeah, I started imagining stuff. I started picturing stuff. I'm like, oh my gosh. So then when he would be sexual or say sexual stuff, I'd be like, ugh. I don't like being sexualized, even though I kind of put myself in a position to be sexualized. Where Larry gone in the wind. I'm sad. But I really did love him as a friend. Like, I actually loved him. Not in love or anything, but just loved him. He was a really good friend. We had very good conversations. We can relate to a lot of stuff that went on. He had just lost his son and his uncle. And so I had just lost, he knew that I was losing my daughter. And I had lost a daughter. So we was able to relate in that way. It was so many ways that we related to each other. And so, it was easy to relationship with him. But again, once it started getting sexual and stuff, it got hard for me to be like, Larry, damn, calm your nuts. Calm your nuts. And I couldn't mess with him anyways because he was still married legally. Even though he was separated, he was still married. And I told him my beliefs is, I understand that y'all not together, but my belief is that y'all gotta get a full divorce before I mess with you. Before I can mess with you. And plus, I got a sick baby in my stomach. I'm not worried about having sex or anything like that. But yeah, you have to get a divorce. He was like, I'll do that for you. Okay, well, I'm gonna have to see the paperwork first. Because I just can't risk messing with a married man. That's my soul on the line. And he was like, he was real upset. That's when he first threatened me that he was gonna take my apartment away. That was the first bit. He like, man, you know what? I'm gonna take your apartment from you and all this other stuff. Mind y'all, the apartment in his name. I'm like, I don't even care. I said, I didn't look at him as a sugar daddy, but everybody else did. Cause again, he was a friend to me, so I don't know. But everybody else kept calling him that. But yeah, he like whatever. I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. Take my place for me. I'll start packing up. Me and my kids stuff. I'm not about to be threatened. I don't want no apartment from you if you gonna throw a fit and try to take it from me. So then the next morning, he called me and he was like, I'm so sorry. I was drinking a lot because of everything you said. It hurt my feelings. Like, being selfish, like, it hurt his feelings. I didn't want to have sex with him. And saying all this other stuff. I'm like, you know what? Is that how you really feel? Because I still got the phone. I said, is that how you really feel? Because if this is how you feel, then I'll go ahead and continue to, you know, some of my stuff already packed. I'll make sure I'm out. He like, you don't have to leave. I'm like, I just want to know, because like, every time you get mad, is you gonna threaten me? He's like, no, I'm just sorry. I was just hurt. I'm hurt. Because mind y'all, he in the city with me. He didn't live in my city. He lived in Alabama. He came down to sign my lease and pay for, he fully furnished my apartment, dude, that same day. I convinced him that I'm gonna need stuff, and I don't want my kids on the floor, or us on the floor, or on the blow, or anything like that. So he got me anything that I wanted. But anyways, long story short, what happened? Oh, he was in the city, and he like, just because he got the apartment for me, he thought we was gonna spend the night. He was gonna spend the night. I'm like, nah. I'm like, no. He's like, so you want me to still go to the hotel? I'm like, yeah. So then when I told him I wasn't doing him, he wanted me to see him. He like, I want to see you or whatever. I'm like, all right, I'll see you a little bit later. I said, this nigga think I'm crazy. He think I'm stupid if he think I'm finna go to this, what's it called? This hotel. Cause he gonna think after he done did all this, he deserved something. Nope. I ended up taking the shower that night, going right to bed. Mind y'all, I'm pregnant. I went right to bed. And I told him the next morning, again, like I said, he apologized and stuff. It was like he was drinking and he just was hurt. I'm like, that's cool. We came to a conclusion that I was gonna stay. He had already talked to the apartment people in the morning and all that shit, which was weird. So he had lied to me. He still was about to break the lease because he had the money to do it. He could break the lease. It was $3,400 to break the lease. He said, I ain't gonna do that to your kids. I'm not gonna kick your kids out on the curb. Blah, blah. Ouch! Fuck, bro. Do y'all hear that? I done hit my fucking shin 3 times. At the end of this bed. Ooh. That just pissed me off. But anyway, she said I was gonna start picking up payments when March came. March of this year. I'm like, that's cool. Because I was supposed to get the VA job. And I showed him I was supposed to get the VA job and stuff. So he was like, yeah, I'll pay your rent and all that. Which was $1,400 a month. Not including electricity or anything like that. You know, OG&E. He was like, I'll pay your rent until March. and then you can start picking up the payments. I said, that's cool. He had already was trying to get me out of there. And so, as soon as I lost my baby in the hospital, like I said, when I came home, the next day I had to walk outside for something. I think I was gonna talk to the front office, and I saw that note on my door saying that I was getting evicted. And I'm just like, not evicted, but I had to leave the premises. So I'm about to fight him in court for somebody that was just talking about that. First of all, I didn't say I was taking him to court. I already had to go to court. I said I'm gonna show them our agreement in black and white and all of this other stuff, and everything gonna be good. He ain't gonna be able to kick me out my shit. Nope, that's not how it works in Oklahoma. I showed her the agreement, all that. She said she didn't care. She didn't care about the agreement. And I'm like, ma'am, I just lost my daughter. You know, I just lost my daughter in the hospital. I don't even have my stuff packed. She trying to tell me I only got 3 days to move, which was the weekend. Monday morning, I believe it was Monday morning. Monday morning, I had to leave. I'm like, ma'am, I don't have nobody to help me. I got steep stairs and stuff like that. Like, can you give me a little bit more time to get my stuff up out of here? She was like, you gonna have to work that out with the apartment people. The apartment people did me dirty. They locked all my stuff before it was supposed to be locked. They told me the sheriff told them that, but then when I talked to the sheriff, they said they ain't say that. And that is illegal for them to lock my stuff before the court ordered date or whatever like that. And so I'm just like, you know what? I don't even care no more, bro. Just what I say? I said, just give me the stuff that I need, that I want, and I'll be good. I won't even be mad. Just give me the stuff that I want. I said, I need my Social Security, my birth certificate, my daughter's phone. I need, yes, my daughter's iPhone. Oh, I said my daughter just died. She has a box full of stuff that the hospital gave her, and it's very sentimental to me because that's the only thing that my baby touched when she died. And so please, can you make sure that you get it? And then I said my car keys. That was it. And my car keys. They was like, okay, we're gonna see what we can do, whatever like that. We'll call you when all your stuff is loaded that we deem valuable, because the sheriff told me they ain't allowed to touch nothing for 30 days. If it's of value, they have to give it back to me. All my stuff in there was of value. If you watch my story, everything was brand new and everything was essential. Anywho, I had a new PlayStation. I had a new everything. They stole all my stuff. Larry had bought my daughter this electric car. It was a frozen electric car. I don't know. For some people that was on here, they saw it. But it was a frozen electric car. Brand new. They stole that. With my PlayStation, I had brand new games. And I had, you know, my controllers and all that. I had 2 controllers. They gave me my PlayStation with no games, no controllers. Then they gave me my TVs. But guess what? I didn't even know. They broke my TVs. They broke the screens. I didn't even know. I didn't even think to check. They broke my TVs. They gave me my printer, which is where my dead baby's stuff was on. And I explained that. They gave me my printer with no cords. They gave me some other stuff. Oh, mind y'all, my printer had some type of coffee in it, so they poured coffee in my shit. They just purposely destroyed my stuff. I'm like, okay, where my car keys and stuff? Where my birth certificate? Where my social security? That's why I ain't got no social security card. Cause I had just got one. Literally had just paid for one. I'm like, where my social at? Like, where's all of that? Where my credit cards at? That I told you about. She like, it's in the compactor. They done shredded all that stuff up. But then I talked to her supervisor. He was like, no, he was like, it's in the front. You can dig in the trash can in the front. Y'all, me and my baby daddy dug for hours looking for I didn't even care about nothing else but my car keys and my daughter's belongings at the time. Baby, when I say it wasn't there, I'm like, okay, I came the next morning, I said, it ain't there. Where my stuff? You said it was there. We went to every single trash can out here. She's like, I told you it was a compactor. I said, but he told me it wasn't. And so, if y'all watch that live, y'all know I was about to hurt the hell out of them that day. But people like, please, Ted, don't go to jail. I was really ready to go. And so, I didn't have money for no locksmith at the time. So, they impounded my car immediately. So, that's how my first car got taken. And so, they was mad. They was big mad. Because guess what? I messed up that apartment on purpose. Because they did me dirty. They did me dirty and Larry did me dirty. And I wanted him to pay a fee. I was like, I ain't going to be able to get him evicted. Because he paid for it legally. Like, he legally did it to where he won't have no eviction. He going to go through something. He going to pay extra for something. Nope. I think that's why they end up destroying my stuff. I don't know. But I let my kids, we had chalk. I had bought them chalk. I let them chalk up the walls. And mind y'all, I did this to the place because they was treating me like shit. Because Larry kept calling them, kept emailing them inappropriate stuff. They wouldn't tell me exactly what he was saying, but they was like, he's texting them and emailing them inappropriate things. And they want me out. And so, I'm just like, y'all taking it on the wrong person. I'm not even the one that's, you know, I ain't did nothing to this man. And I ain't mess with y'all either. And for y'all to do me dirty, yeah, I fucked that apartment up. On purpose. Because it wasn't going to be under my name. But then they went and fucked up my shit and straightened all my shit. But it's okay. They got a lawsuit coming when I get on my feet for sure. After what they did. Because guess what? That stuff ain't sentimental. I mean, that stuff is sentimental. No price can give me back what my daughter touched before she died. Period. I don't know if I showed y'all how I left the apartment. I can't remember. But I know I did tell y'all I did that. But yeah, this is too much stuff. I'm about to have to throw some of this stuff away. Y'all see me wiping up the makeup. Had makeup all on here. Anywho, but yeah. I can't take all of these. Yo, I'm about to say fuck some of this stuff. I can't do it. I can't do it. Literally. It's just too much. And I ain't got nowhere to go. I'm not finna be toting, walking around trying to figure out where I'm going. Cause I gotta hurt me a bit. The little goofy head bit. That's scary. Talk about, oh, I was gonna expose who I am. I'm thinking about exposing who I am or whatever, cause she ain't gonna do nothing. Expose yourself so I can go ahead and hurry up and do something, baby. Please do. Please be bold, boo. Cause you ain't being bold for a reason. If you was bold and you was a shoulda, coulda, woulda ass girl, then you would have been had did it. You wouldn't have made no you wouldn't have made no profile, or whatever like that without no name. You would have used your own photos, baby. You not bold. You a coward. People talk about, oh, well, if she would have just walked up and slapped her ass, she wouldn't have seen it coming nowhere. Yeah, I would have seen somebody running, darting towards me. And if they slapped me, that would have been the last time that their fingers could touch. Because you wouldn't be here no more. You would be non-existent. That's what people don't understand. I'm dead ass not playing when I say that. You're going to be a non-existent ass bitch. And then I'm building this report. Again, I'm calling the police every time this happens. Every time they take a picture. For my self-defense, if I have to fucking terminate somebody, it won't land on me to where I'm in trouble because I didn't even know who this was stalking me.